This is group C. As might be the case with other groups, we also had an assignment to do with the starter. Starter is just one of the tools that is normally used when it comes to data cleaning, just to make sure the data is free from errors, maybe duplicates, or maybe in case there's some missing values on whatever a variable might be present or might be used at that particular time. So Stata has a number of windows. As you can see, we have the history window. Actually, we have the result window and the other two windows to the far right. So our assignment was to explain on how we can come up with commands. These commands are what are responsible for making sure that our data is clean, or is in the way that should be, to ensure that analysis should be done without any hiccup. So according to what we discussed as a group, actually we prepared this document initially in a Word document. Then we had to convert it by using the Overleaf platform, which is normally one of the platform which is responsible for creating or generating these presentations. So that's it. However, due to network hiccup, friends might join us, or some friends are still facing challenge, but we still need to proceed. But either way, everybody made a contribution to it. So the first task, the first command was to explain on how you can create a working directory. Or as introduction, a working directory is like a storage location, whereby you indicate a place where actually that document or whatever you are working with in Stata will be stored, more or less like a folder in simple terms. So how do we come up with this command? In order to generate this command, actually on the command window, you have to type, or we type mkdir, open quote, C, then open quote again. Once it's done, you press OK, then it will take you to a window, or it will lead to a location where actually you need to maybe specify what the name of the document is, as well as the location, whether it's either to be on the desktop or whatever location you might choose. Then you can also cross-check just to find out, or for confirmation's sake, by typing pwd, which is present working directory. Then this will confirm if whatever you did was done in accordance. The other option uh, the other task was to explain on how you can create a. So what is a do file? A do file is a bunch file for storing data commands. So let's say you have imported, whether it's an Excel data, so it's an SPSS data. So you learn a number of commands, whether maybe you want to see a summary of it, maybe you want to see whatever command you might perform in that data set. So all those are stored in what we call a do file. So how do we go about creating a do file? All right. To do this, you can also use the initial stage, or it's like as we did with the this window. So in this one, you have to click on the new do file editor, which is somewhere here. Right. So once you click it, then you can also type on the command the pwd, which will take you to the recent working directory. Then you can copy that data into this section. The other way is when you have information here, you can just copy it. Then you also click on the new do file editor. Then you paste the data. You paste the data here. So whatever command it is, then you can even also include text in it. For example, at the top, maybe you can indicate that as it is, as students, maybe this do file belongs to maybe such a name, and whatever command is being performed. So it also allows to include texts. All right, so the other option or the other command, we are also required to explain on how you can create a log file. Actually, it's been explained in detail, but I'll just be touching here and there. But it's well detailed in the document that we prepared. So if you want to create a log, actually it's the same process. You click on the file, then you go to log, then you begin, then you'll be able to come up with the log file. The other task was to explain on how you can import data. So there are different forms of data. We can have an Excel data. We can also have a CSV data. We can have a number of forms of data. So in this assignment, we are taught to explain on how you can import a CSV data or an Excel. The process is the same. You actually click on the same icon file, then you go to import, then it will take you to different kinds of data. So if it's a spreadsheet, then you just click on the spreadsheet, then it will take you to whether it's a desktop, depending on the choice. Then you choose a file that you want to work with. For example, this is it. Okay. So you can click on the file, then you go to import, then here is where you can make a choice now. If it's an Excel, then you choose obviously it will take you to you will be able to import an Excel data. As you can see here, there is also CSV. However, if the data is already in SPSS, let's go straight to open. Then it will go straight, or it will enable you to only import the data that is already in a SPS form. Am I audible enough there?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. The other task or the other command we are requested to explain on how you can perform a command related to missing values in a data set. So on this one, there are two or more ways. More especially 2 ways. Maybe you might want to go direct to a particular data set, or maybe just want to find the missing values in the whole data set. Then you also run a command specific to what you are looking for. For example, if you want to find all missing values in a data set, you just type a codebook command, then it will take you direct to, or it will give you all the missing values in a particular data set. So whether you're handling a data set that's dealing with age, whether it's a data set that is dealing with education, whether it's a data set that is dealing with whatever the case, it will bring a summary on each of those. Or you can also type the mistable sum. Still will be able to get the same thing. So these missing values are shown by dots. So the other way, if you want to go direct to a specific variable, you just want to be sure maybe you are clear on maybe a variable like sex. On this one, you can type list if sex is equal to dot. That means you want to confirm if there is a missing value in sex. So it will only enable you to find the missing values if at all in sex there is a missing value. The other way, you can also go straight to the icon, the data editor, browse icon. Then you can actually scroll just to check for those missing values. The other task was for us to explain on how we can trace outliers. Same thing. We might want to find outliers in a whole data set, or maybe you might want to be specific to a particular variable that has the outliers. So if you want to run a command that responds, okay, let me scroll here.